I sound like Piggy. Hold on. I just have to say I love how I sound like Elephant. Awesome. Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Bird of Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine with Kate White here at Glazer Children's Museum. And this is super exciting. This is on the second floor. We've got a brand new exhibit opening on Saturday, right?
That's right. This is the Pigeon Comes to Tampa, a Mo Willems exhibit. And it's a special temporary exhibit that's here through May 12th. So you got to come check it out. And it's all based on the stories of the Mo Willems characters, the pigeon, the Elephant and Piggie, who are best friends, the naked mole rat, and all of his lovable characters.
Okay, so what we do best is giving you sneak peeks so you know what to expect before you go. So, we're still a couple days away. They're putting finishing touches. Kate, you got to take us through here because this is so stinking cute. Your little kids are going to love this. All right, so where do you want to start?
Well, let's walk this way. I'm going to show you Nuffle Bunny's laundromat, and we're still in install, like you said, so you'll see kind of walls and, a little bit of construction going on, but that's kind of the fun part, right? So here we've got Nuffle Bunny's laundromat. The kids can take a spin. You can see Nuffle Bunny inside. For anybody who's familiar with those books, he has an adventure at the laundromat and has to get kind of rescued later, so it's kind of a fun nod to that story. And if we keep walking over, we've got Wilbur the naked mole rat. Now he likes to get dressed, so he's not a very popular naked mole rat amongst his friends. The tradition is to be naked in their
naked mole rat
in their culture. So he loves to get dressed. So we actually have a naked mole rat fashion show here. In the book, he convinces all his friends that if he wants to get dressed, it's cool. If he doesn't want to get dressed, that's cool too. So it's a great story, and here we are, and we can actually dress up the naked mole rat in
gray
clothes,
pants.
shirt,
Why not?
Pink shirt. He's got to have the.
Should he have socks
tail.
too? Oh wait, you know what? Why not?
Oh, scuba diving. There you go. So it's really fun because after you dress him in his favorite fashion, you bring him over here, and it's a runway. So he's got his fashion show. So you crank it along, and he does his fashion show with all of his friends. We'll move on.
So fun. No, it takes teamwork for this too, so kids and parents can work together, interact together.
Yes, exactly. So they get to use their creativity. They can work together. It shows all of the friends, playing together and doing different costumes. So it shows imagination, individuality, and the books are great. So you can play here, and then you can read the book in the Book Nook area, so that you know exactly why we have each piece of this exhibit.
And it's so cute. We're going to see that Book Nook in a second, but we have to show everybody this. This was so much fun. Well, hold on. Wait. We have this game. Right? These games are so much fun for these kids. They're going to love this. At least I know my little ones definitely will.
So this one is actually my favorite piece of this exhibit, and I'll tell you why. It's because it ties directly from the books, the pigeon book and the duckling, and they have a whole thing with a cookie, and they love to eat cookies. So you actually take one of the cookies and you put it in here, and you have to feed the pigeon or the duckling, and it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination. It takes a little bit of planning because you have to pull these levers and try not to get the cookie into one of the holes. I'm not very good at it. I think that my 4-year-old might have to teach me a little better how to do this. There we go.
You almost got it.
Fed the pigeon.
And then it went all the way down here. That is so fun. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
kids
it's kind of reminiscent of a classic pinball machine, so that's kind of fun too.
That's awesome.
So now the thing that you were talking about.
Yes.
Super fun
oh my gosh, it's like a fair game here.
Oh yeah, this is the pigeon and the duckling have another book about a hot dog and who gets to eat the hot dog, and they end up sharing. But this is really just fun because we get to sling hot dogs at them. So we just sling it on back.
Oh, you're so close. I got to give this a shot.
Yes. And if you really want to make it fun, you can make it harder.
Oh, you're going to make it harder. Okay.
With a moving.
Oh, too hard. One more time.
I won't move it this time.
Oh, too hard. So close. Oh, that's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
They're going to love it. I know my kids, there's a game similar to this at Disney with lobsters. They're going to love it.
Yeah, and I think it's one of the most popular books. It's one of the most popular parts of the exhibit when it's been other places. So I can't wait to see the kids interacting with that.
Speaking of an interactive thing to do here, this is a stinking adorable.
Yeah, so this is really great. The most famous, probably, Mo Willems book is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, right? And the exhibit is The Pigeon Comes to Tampa, so it's all about the pigeon, but he's not supposed to ride the bus. So these are fun vehicles that the kids can ride, though, and you can see the pigeon is not the driver in any of the pictures.
Nope, and we're too big to get inside.
Yeah, let's demonstrate how you want to pick it up. Well, you don't have to get in it. You could just hold it up. All right, well, we'll give it a try. There you go. And then their arms would come through here, and they kind of wear it like backpack straps, and they can drive around. And then we've got a parking lot over there for them to park it in.
And you were saying that this is really great for the little ones, right? Like little kids are really going to love this. I can see little toddlers having a ball with it.
Absolutely. So a big part of what we do a lot of STEM stuff, and we have a lot of other important educational things here at the museum. But one of the big things we do, we're all about imaginative play.
Yes.
That's why you can put on a lab coat in our hospital. You can, put on all sorts of different costumes in our Little Stars Theater. You can be a vet or a fireman. And in this exhibit, you can play, driving the bus. So it just continues that theme that's really great for the little ones who really just want to kind of like try on different futures, different identities, and see, what they want to be when they grow up.
Oh, that's awesome. So we got to look at the Book Nook here, right? So you have some of the books on display. So if you're not familiar with this book or the books by Mo Willems, this is a perfect opportunity to introduce your child to them.
Right, exactly. So this is great, and we'll rotate through different Mo Willems books throughout the run of the exhibit, as well as a bunch of story times where our staff will be reading to the kids, and they can all circle around and hear the different Mo Willems books. This is super fun because we're inside the bus right now. This is the bus from Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. So it's a photo op for families. Kids can drive the steering wheel, and you can also sit in here and read the book, like Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
I'm telling you, right here, this whole thing, even for the front when this is all open, it's so Instagram friendly. I mean, get your cameras or your phones charged, right? Because so many photo ops here.
Yes, and speaking of Instagram, I'll take this chance to kind of tell you guys about something really fun that we're doing right now. Because the exhibit is called The Pigeon Comes to Tampa, we thought, if he did come visit us in Tampa, which he's doing, he'd probably want to see all the sights.
Yeah.
So he is going on adventures. We have a pigeon that is actually going to travel around and do all sorts of different adventures in Tampa. So follow us on Instagram, and the hashtag is #The Pigeon Comes to Tampa, and you can see all of the fun stuff he's done. He already flew in a helicopter.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's been on a fire truck, right?
He's driven a fire truck and flew in a helicopter. Just don't let him drive the bus.
No buses. Although maybe he can make a stop at the bus depot. I don't know. What do you think? No?
I think let's let him ride, but he's not allowed to drive. I don't want to break the rules. Exactly. All right, so there's actually more of this exhibit. We have to cross over Main Street and walk on over, so go behind the
this is a sneak peek, and you got to see the front of the bus here if you can. This is so cute. I mean, what a perfect family photo op this will be. I love it. The kids are going to love it too.
Oh, yes, they're going to love it, and especially if they love the books, they're going to recognize it instantly. So we're going to walk right over here, and we'll just go in front so we can open the wall.
I love these sneak peeks. And this is all something that you're going to be able to come and enjoy on Saturday morning for the big opening event. And look who I
think that we might have some special guests in here. Look, guys, this is Gerald, Elephant, and Piggy. They are beloved characters of the Elephant and Piggie series by Mo Willems. They're best friends. They get into all sorts of adventures, and they're really sweet and kind to each other. They're here for opening weekend, so if you're a member, you can come to our preview of the exhibit tomorrow night, Friday night, and if you're not a member, come on Saturday or any other time between now and May 12th. You'll see the exhibit, but if you come this weekend, you'll see Elephant and Piggy too.
Oh my gosh, they are so cute. I love it.
Yes,
because we got to see. I mean, there are so many interactive things that you can do with your kids that your kids can do that just super hands-on.
Yes, and all inspired by the books. So the Elephant and Piggy love to dance. So here we've got some really fun ways we can watch their moves, and these are kind of Elephant and Piggy's iconic moves, so it's really fun. If you go on Mo Willems' website, they actually have some really cool interactive games on there where you can make the Elephant and Piggy dance and everything, so you can do that in advance, do your homework, see what your favorite dance move is, and then you come here and you can pick it out. And now you can change them out to different panels here so that you can try out different moves.
Oh, I love it. And we got more hands-on things to do here.
This is the Thankorama, inspired by another Elephant and Piggy book about being thankful and saying thank you. You just give it a spin. and see where it stops. It looks like we have to thank Piggy.
Yes, thank you,
Thank
Piggy.
you, Piggy, for providing us so much entertainment and teaching our kids. The next part about the Thangarama part of the exhibit is that we can actually write it down. So I'm going to go ahead and write down. I want to thank Piggy.
And this is such a great lesson for kids, too. You know, reminding them to be thankful for the people who do things to serve us here in our community, whether it's a family member, librarian, his beloved character, like Piggy.
Exactly.
And an elephant, too.
It's real life people, like it has my classmate, it has museum workers, it has the Elephant and Piggie and other characters, it's got my teacher. So it really brings to life the things that are important to little kids because they kind of see those real life people, you know, as part of their life, like their teacher, and they see someone like the Piggy, and they're both familiar to them, so it makes sense to them, you know? So it's great for them to be able to connect the dots with someone like maybe one of their heroes, the Piggy, and a real-life hero like their teacher. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. And this was super awesome, too, when you were showing me.
This is another, now you got to remember that Mo Willems is an illustrator and an author, so a lot of this exhibit has those kind of elements to it, and this one I'll show you, it's like a flip book. So not only are they fun and hilarious, right, but they also kind of start to show kids early things like, you know, illustration, animation, and how, you know, movement, you know, different things like how fast you move it is how smooth the scene is, you know, how smoothly the pigeon moves versus if you move it slower, it's a choppier kind of video, if you will.
Yeah, that was like cartoons. Yeah. That's how they were made back in the day.
Exactly.
I mean, nowadays it's computers and technology, but kids, this is how it used to be done.
That's right. This and the phone. We were talking on the phone.
Yes, I know. So we were joking. We're like, are kids going to know what that is or what to do with it?
They might
There's
not.
no
It'll be
screen
an
to
interesting
touch.
Conversation starter. I mean, I guess those phones were going to
It's like a history museum too here.
Exactly. We went there at the same time.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so over here, this is all about drawing. We're going to learn how to draw like Mo Willems. We've got this, we got this table here with the butcher block paper so that we can pull more down as the kids draw. This is so fantastic because these are magnets and with the frames, so we can frame the kids' drawings. They can either obviously take them home or they can leave them here like a gallery wall and we'll collect them and we'll display them all. And some of them might make it on social media and stuff like that.
It'll be really fantastic.
And then we move over to the last thing I want to show you guys with this exhibit today, which is this tracing table. So this is really neat because kids can practice the illustrations. One of the things I love about Mo Willems' illustrations is you can see looking up close here the kind of the movement marks and there's so much emotion. There's emotion in like the way he's got his eyes closed with the elephant. He's got like these marks around him like he's concerned, and it's that early introduction to picking up on nonverbal cues that really teaches kids a lot about empathy and understanding what somebody else is feeling without necessarily them saying it. And those are the kind of things that really lead to good social and emotional wellness. And then over here, the video demonstrates how to draw some of the characters like Mo Willems. So we've got a drawing table in front of it so you can physically draw some of the characters.
Oh my gosh, they'll love this too because I know it's one thing my kids, you know, they're 3 and 5, will ask, well, how do I draw Mickey, for example, or draw this? Now they can watch and see and actually emulate that. And let's go. We got to go back before we wrap it up. We got it with Piggy and Elephant, and let's talk about what is planned for opening weekend, what people could expect. Obviously, we had the Children's Parade this weekend, but if you don't want to go to the Children's Parade, just come hang out with our good friend Piggy and good friend Elephant with you all.
That's right. Here, let me move over here.
Or do a little bit of both. I mean, why not?
You're going to be
Parade's
downtown
not till
anyway.
3:30.
You know, come on over. And it's actually, to be perfectly honest, probably going to be pretty sleepy around here this weekend because of the opening weekend of, or I'm sorry, because even in addition to opening weekend it's also the Children's Parade. So if you don't want to deal with the crowds, this will be the place to come this weekend. But if you do and you want to do the Children's Parade thing, just come back and see us anytime during the run of this exhibit because it's here through May 12th. We've got all sorts of fun activities planned the whole time. The characters will make some guest appearances throughout the run of the exhibit every once in a while, so stay tuned. We will definitely announce that so people will know when they can meet them. And we've got just a lot of cool programs and things like that we're going to be doing that are all about this book, about Mo Willems, about the different characters, and it's just going to be so much fun to celebrate.
A lot going. This is so exciting. And, you know, and this, oh, by the way, I know we kind of briefly showed this. These are blocks that kids can play with. They can put together, match up
The monsters. head with his body there.
Oh, that's so adorable. I love it. This is so cute. Well, Kate, thank you so much. We love doing these sneak peeks with you guys. You have done such a fantastic job here at the museum. So much fun. Kids are going to love this, and teachers will probably really love this too. I mean, what a great opportunity to bring a book that they're reading to life here, or even at home. Parents can do this too.
Absolutely, and it's that tie-in where you can do something. So, I mean, there has been research done about, like, if you talk about your experience, if you cement it later by revisiting what you do, you learn even more, and you retain what you learn while you're playing at the museum. So, parents, come here, play in the exhibit with the kids, then go home and read the book that night, and it will kind of help the stuff that they learned while they were here sink in even better and help it be more formative in their minds.
So true. You know, there's the book right here, The Waiting is Not Easy. And this is the one, we picked this up for my kids and love it. So cute. You guys, so the wait, I know it's not easy, but it's almost over.
Yep.
Couple of days. I mean, literally putting the finishing touches on this. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to add or let people know?
Well, just like in the book, it's worth the wait. So please come by this weekend or anytime and check out more information at glazermuseum.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and you got to check this out. I'm telling you, it is not going to disappoint or let you down. Bye.